What's up, everybody? It's your boy Danny Keynes. I'm right here with Delmy Cast.
What's up?
How you doing?
I'm good. How are you?
Happy Thursday.
I know, right? Wait, it's Wednesday.
Yeah.
Oh shit.
We're recording this so we can put it out Thursday.
Happy Thursday.
So back to the day we were in.
Throwback Thursday.
We just time traveled. Today we've been getting a lot of feedback.
Yeah.
And we've been getting a lot of topics. People want us to talk about things, and which is weird, right? Because we never thought that this is a show that we knew that it was going to be an awesome show.
Yeah.
But we didn't think this soon in our broadcasting we were going to get people just sending us topics. And today's topic,
It's about relationships.
It's about relationships. It's single versus couples.
Which I actually want to give a shout out to my friend Stevie-san. Stevie-san.
Oh God.
Well, at Stevie-san on Instagram. His name is you'll see it. It's you'll see it. It's Steve Ruiz. Ruiz. Okay. So we'll add him. We'll add him.
Yeah. So what is his
His question is like relationships, single versus couple. Like one of his things was like, what makes it so great about both sides? Like, do they go hand in hand as a positive thing? Is it better to be selfish before going into a committed relationship, or to be selfish anyway and jump into the relationship and what you think it would basically ruin what both people had? That's kind of actually interesting because
it's interesting
because I'm a little selfish.
Okay.
And not in a bad way, but it's just like, again, I prioritize. So if say I have work, right? Even though I'm so blessed right now to have the time, the certain amount of just the amount of time to be able to spend with the people that I care about. I think that being selfish is a good thing because you're valuing yourself. One, two, you're giving yourself space and the worth, which is again the value. I feel like if that's already crossing your mind and you're trying to jump into a relationship, just don't jump into the relationship at all, because there's always two different types of people in the relationship. I could be the committed one, and you could be the like, I'm working, I'm doing things, I'm this, that, da.
My life,
yeah. So we would not click because I want to spend time with you, but you want to work. You know what I mean? So that just tells me.
And that's happened before.
Yeah, and it's happened to me too, which has cost relationships, but that's fine because I prosper. So that's me being selfish. Now being single obviously is a whole different story. You get to do whatever the fuck you want. You get to fuck whoever the fuck you want. No one says shit. I mean, I think, right? I mean, not that I do it, but I'm just saying, I'm assuming, like, as a dude, you get to do whatever you want. Now, in a girl's perspective, my perspective...
But, okay, so you want to be the pros, right? You be the pros on this, and I'll be the cons.
Okay,
and I'll tell you the cons.
Okay.
You do get lonely. You come home, and I'll tell you why. You can't say that. Look,
I'm gonna counter this, but go for it.
So, and I tell people this. Look, I have a friend. Okay, I have a lot of friends.
You have a lot of unknown name friends, but okay,
we
can't name anyone, but it's
exactly because
cool.
there's their privacy.
I
would like not to ruin a relationship just over a podcast. But I would like to call this guy Mr. Tom, and he knows why I like to call him Mr. Tom. Okay, so Mr. Tom has a lot of stories. And Mr. Tom, actually, when we kick it, we talk. He tells me what he's going through, and he's been single for 3 years.
Wow.
Makes good money. Drives a nice car. Likes to travel. Those are the pros, right?
Okay. Yeah.
And he tells me the bad things though, and one of the huge problems that he's having right now is that when he goes to his apartment, he feels like he opens the door and no one's there. And it's kind of sad because he feels like, okay, when am I gonna meet that person? So that's a con. Emotionally, it gets to a person.
Okay.
You see what I'm saying?
I get you.
Yeah, Mr. Tom. And if you meet Mr. Tom, he's a nice guy. He's just been hurt so much that he's just like, I'm scared. But I also want that cuddle. I also want to be loved. I also want to be appreciated. Like, I think that's where single has their downfall. Like, even though you're fucking anybody, you're going out crazy, you're living your life, you come to a point when you go home and you're like, shit, I wish I could eat with somebody. I wish I could wake up to somebody. Or I wish I could see a movie. Because I've been there, yo. I've been there where I see a movie, I'm by myself. It's not like, ha.
Right. You're looking left to right.
Left to right, like, no one's laughing with me, you know?
Yeah. Share your humor.
Exactly.
Share all that. I get that.
So that's where the single cons come out.
Okay, well, my pro to that is you get to come home to a quiet home. Okay? After a long-ass, loud day. Because, my job is very different.
And I have a counter for that one.
Bet you do. Sometimes, and this is me. This is just me as a girl. And maybe because I'm just not insecure about shit anymore. I just don't give a fuck. Sometimes you gotta get your... it's an insecurity thing. Like, relying on someone else's warmth. Like, come on. Okay. I get what you're saying. Like, I'm
gonna stop you there.
The loneliness, I get it.
Didn't you tell your mom you miss her?
Yeah, I miss her. I do. Yeah, but it's cool to have a time away.
A time away, yeah. But what if the guy's been away from by himself for 3 years?
And that's his look. Okay, let me tell you something, Mr. Tom. Okay, if you have been,
you know who you are, Mr. Tom.
If you've been hurt repeatedly, okay, obviously you're doing something wrong.
Whoa, no.
Yes, let me tell you why.
Yes, not true.
Yes, because he's either putting out too much kindness to the woman, which is fine, but he's not limiting himself properly, and he's not watching the signs. Because if it happened once, why is it happening again? And why is it happening again?
Because sometimes you see, okay, so women complain about this got a whole another level. The women complain about. Guys are like, oh, they're not too kind. They're always like a douchebag. They don't know how to treat you good. And when a woman gets a guy who works, I mean, you would even talk about, right?
Yeah.
He works. He has his priorities straight. Like, I don't know him to a dating perspective.
Yeah.
I can't talk about. Right. I've never been on double dates with him.
No, I get you.
Mr. Tom doesn't want to go out on double dates. But when we talk about those things, to me, he's a nice guy.
Yeah,
I don't. And when he talks to women, I see the women like him. He just like he said, he probably, his problem is that he chooses the wrong girl.
Well, remember, that's how I was. I was just always choosing the wrong dude, and always trying to be. It's so funny. One of my friends told me I have the Jesus syndrome.
Jesus syndrome.
I'm always trying to save everyone's lives except mine.
I like that.
Yeah.
Can I use that one?
Yes, you can. That was it's a book too, by the way. So, it's deep because
you gotta go.
Hallelujah. Yeah. It's just
I like my dear.
Hallelujah. But it's called the Jesus syndrome, and so I've learned that if you're sinking, and I've been trying to help you already for like a good year.
Yeah.
Okay, I've been wasting my damn time.
Yeah.
So if I'm into another relationship and I'm seeing the signs, I'm gonna bounce, and I'm gonna let you know why. Yeah. Get your shit together, because at the end of the day, it's your fucking life. All of your shit, okay, in a bag, in a shit museum. Yeah. That's a Rick and Morty reference, by the way.
Yeah, I can tell.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And put it all on display.
There you go.
And fuck your shit. That's it.
Okay, but we're talking about single.
No, I know. Yeah.
So we're talking about this. We're talking about the cons and the pros, right?
Yeah.
So your pros are a single person, whether it be female or male. They could spend some time alone. They reflect a lot in life.
Yeah.
They're spending their money in what they want, because I mean, when you have somebody, it's different. It's a different balance.
It is.
You want to think about like,
this would be cute.
Do I want to buy shoes?
Yeah.
Or do I take her out to a nice place? So it's kind of those things. And you're totally right. You're like, I'm not saying she's right, Mr. Tom, and everything.
No, yeah. But I get what you're saying.
But I would mention. I would admit that you can't rely on people's comfort.
No, you can't.
When I came here, I didn't have that.
I know.
And it was very lonesome.
Hard, yeah.
Times I would cry, you would hear me cry, and times where I would just ask God, like, what? Why am I alone?
Well, remember, I told you, the doors.
Yeah, exactly. And then, so when even when my surgery, the one I had right now, like recent, and I really don't want to get into that, but people called me and they were like, oh, I wish I was there. Mm-hmm. I wish I was there. But you heard me like in the phone, like, hey, I'm on my way to work. Like, I don't give a fuck.
Yeah.
I wasn't expecting people's comfort. I was just doing it. So there is cons to being alone.
I understand.
And you do rely sometimes a lot in your partner. And if your partner cheats or does something wrong, you're heartbroken for like 2 years, like Mr. Tom.
And that's how I was when you know what shaped me though? It was my marriage. Yeah. That really took a toll on me. And for 3 years, what's 2014? What? Yeah, 4 years. There was a time where I would wake up and he was the first person I would think about, and it was like annoying. And then it just got easier and easier, and then my strength as a woman like was growing. But it was like not a revengeful type of strength. It was more of a like, get your shit together. Yeah. You are a fucking beast. Yeah. Get up and go. Yeah. And it was a ladder that I had to climb, and where I'm at right now is I even want to say like nobody can really like like you want to head to head. Yeah. Good luck. I'm just at a level where it will take a lot for you. It would take a lot of energy of you to try to put into me for me to even acknowledge it.
So that's why that's where your cons come in.
Yeah.
I mean pros.
Pros, yes, pros.
So because I feel like we haven't touched couple.
Yeah.
And I feel
we sidetracked a little.
Yeah, sidetracked. But it's couple though, and then and this is for people that are like thinking like, nah, they're against couples. No, we're not.
We're not.
I feel like if you find that person who could put up with your shit, it could laugh to your humor, could just get along and make every day a memorable day, I think you have somebody that you want to be with.
Of course.
Now, I'm asking you a question. Okay. Now, let's say you find somebody and they're not financially stable, but you click in every other way. Does that matter?
I'm a builder.
So you help that person build?
Yeah, I'm a builder. And if that person doesn't get it, again, later.
So how long?
6 months.
6 months they have to get this shit together. But you're gonna do everything to help them.
Yeah, I mean, I'm gonna still do me. I'm just gonna encourage you and be there for you. Like, if you're out of like gas or whatever, I will be there for you. Yeah. Just little things like that. Like, if you need help with something, I will be there for you. Yeah. But if I see that it's like,
not going anywhere.
It's not going anywhere. I'm gonna like be like, look, it's been 6 months. Yeah. I haven't seen anything.
So let's say 6 months in, but you've seen improvement. Yeah. Will you give them like an extension?
Yeah. Okay. Yeah, because I've seen improvement. So that's telling me that, I give an ultimatum. Yeah. And for me, because I'm at a level where I don't have time to be like, should we not? No, it's like yes, no, yes. No gray area. It's like maybe, no, nigga, like yes, no. Yeah. Whatever. Like, yes, no, what's popping? Like what? Yeah. But it's like,
and there's cons to it too. Yeah. Because you could like I said, you could be with somebody like Mr. Tom, and it could destroy your life or take time from your life. Yeah. Because you're building something with somebody, but you don't see no fruits, and you're like, what am I doing? And sometimes because like of your release, you have to stick with that person or whatever, and you just waste your time. And I've seen a lot of times where the women will wait almost like 10 years to break up with the guy.
Yeah, that's a waste of time. See, that's okay, and that's another thing too I want to touch. It's insecurity. Don't feel like there's okay. My ex-husband made me feel like he was the only man that could love me. Yeah. And that trap, once you fall into it, is so hard to get out because you literally dig your way out. Okay. So if you rely on on the man that you care about, and they're making you feel like they're the only man that can love you, that is a fucking lie. Okay? There's a world full of billions of people. Yeah. I'm not saying go look at all those billions of people, but I'm saying there's a world out there that hasn't met you yet. Yeah. As a person, as a friend, as a lover, as whatever it is you want to go out there and search for, You will find it, and they will find your true self. People will love you no matter what. Someone that instills that in you is someone that's very selfish.
And I think and it's true what you're saying. I think every peanut butter meets their jelly.
Aww, that was cute of you.
And then you use the bread to...
And then bam, smack it together.
Yeah, to make more peanut butter and jelly.
Yeah. Yes. Yeah, I mean, you know, that was one of the things that I got from my ex-boyfriend, was that he was so... he tried to make me feel like no one else would love me because I was just ghetto sometimes, and then sometimes I was very posh and, like, you know, professional, and then it was like...
Will you tell, and this is something that I've seen, a lot of young people are insecure. You know, I've seen so many, to a point where the girl has to show some kind of asset to the...
Like body part asset?
You know what I'm saying? Like, here's my boobs, you know? Yeah. And she has, like, family, she has, like, older friends, and they're looking at her just, you know, just to get attention. And they'll be like, you know, it's funny because they'll tag, like, oh, you know, if you like my picture, I'll give you a shout out.
Oh.
You know,
so like that type of stuff?
Yeah, they'll still do stuff like that.
What's your question, though?
Going with the couple single, why is it so important to know this stuff when they're young?
About insecurity?
Yeah, because we're in the topic. But because we're in the topic also about singleness, and do you think teenagers should be with somebody?
No. At all. I feel like they should be reading about life.
Yeah.
Be inspired about something and follow it, because
but what if, okay, so let me hit you with the con on that one.
Okay,
so what if they meet somebody and that's their then like Hotel Transylvania, that's their zing?
Oh yeah, well see that's
you see what I'm saying?
Yeah, but that's Hotel Transylvania. This is freaking Los Angeles, California. We're over here. We're just, you know what it is. Social media too has a lot of influence in the young people these days. Yeah. And like yesterday, you know, I was with you know, I was at work, and you know, the kids that I was with, interaction is so important because they learn. It's not just like grab an iPad and here have fun. Yeah. It's like when we watch movies. We laugh together. We're like, oh, Captain Underpants, ha ha ha. Like we were watching Captain Underpants. And so if you're instilling that communication and that, like, you know, human connection, you don't have to rely on social media to put yourself out there like that. Does that make sense? Like you don't have to find other types of ways of love in any fucking whatever media platform there is. If you're secure and you just love to have fun, you can tell by the pictures. But if you're posting shit like showing your tits and stuff, I get it. You feel yourself, you feeling yourself. I get it. Like when I feel myself, I'm just like, ooh, girl.
I think that's a whole overall topic there.
Yeah, because but what I'm saying is that, well, my point is that, like, I don't think kids should date. Not until at least they're 16, 17.
They know a little bit more.
When they're,
because I've seen 12-year-olds, 11-year-olds get pregnant.
Yeah.
It's weird.
I remember that. I actually remember growing up seeing that. And I went to Markham Middle School, and it was really weird to see girls pregnant. Like, it was weird because it's like you're tiny and you have a child inside of you, like brewing. Weird.
So, to end this right here.
Yeah.
What would you tell your friend who? So, what do you think? Stay single for the rest of your life?
No.
Or be with somebody at a very young age? Or
no.
What's the final conclusion? What's Delmi's final conclusion?
I would say have if you feel like your life is in a like if you feel like you're having so much fun that you know deep down inside, and the times you sit there and think that you would interrupt another woman's life with your, here, we can hang out today, oh no, we can't, reschedule, then just don't even do it.
Or vice versa.
Just don't even wasting people's time is one of the biggest pet peeves of mine.
Wasting people's time is one of my
biggest pet peeves.
Biggest pet peeves.
Yeah.
In my life.
Because if you're gonna call me and you're gonna okay.
Wasting my fucking time.
Yeah.
Anyway.
Yeah. Wow. Okay. Sorry, Steve.
Sorry.
There's some other shit coming out of here.
I'm sorry, man.
But I would say, you know, Steve, I've met you and you're an amazing man, and I feel like you're like, I've seen the relationship you were in, or I don't know what relationship, or I don't know what's happening now, but I know from seeing you and meeting you and hanging out with you, you're a very, like, you want someone in your life that can accept what you do, and you know, your band and everything that you do, like, you have to have somebody that's gonna be down.
So he's in the band.
He's in a band, yeah.
Okay. So do you want to get the name of the band?
I don't know what the name of the band is.
You're not a good friend.
I'm not a good friend.
Yeah, it's like if you
I feel so bad.
If you go on and say, hey, you know Danny? Yeah, he works for let's see, Also Fail? No,
Also Fail. Also Fail.
Also
what?
Cute Bear? No.
Cute Bear. No, but I, you know, it's again back to you. It's like you and your, you know, you want someone that's gonna be like, hey, babe, it's cool. I get it. You've been working so hard.
Yeah.
I get it. You want that. So I know that you, Steve, want somebody that is gonna accept your lifestyle and still love you, and you can find that.
And you will find that.
Yeah, you will, because I did. I mean, you know,
we all did.
We all did. Yeah. So that would be my final conclusion. It is just be patient and don't feel in a rush to want to have someone by your side. Trust me, it would be the biggest mistake you'll ever make to want to rush things with somebody that you're not even sure about.
Exactly.
So I would just leave it there.
All right, if you want to buy Delby's new book on relationships, it's #1 selling right now on Amazon.
Is it?
No,
it will be though.
It will be.
It will be.
It will be.
It'll be my diary and book.
I
have a diary, by the way. Yeah, I do. I'm still there.
Don't Date Young by Delby. All right, here we go. If you're listening to this, go subscribe to our channel, Ugly Bear Entertainment. Get the latest updates. Give us a comment. And then now they can leave comments in YouTube.
Yeah.
So leave us a comment. What do you think about this episode? Share with people that you think need to hear this. We're nothing against single, and we have nothing against being in a relationship.
Yeah.
I think both have pros and cons. I think, in my opinion, if you're ready to be in a relationship, you're old enough to know what you want, then make it happen. Mm-hmm. If you don't, right now, you're struggling, you're out of your mind, do not waste the other person's time. That person should be happy. That person should find somebody who's ready for that person.
Exactly.
So that's just my opinion.
Good.
Go follow Ugly Bear ENT. Go follow @DelmiCast if you want to send her a message. If you enjoyed her book, her therapy session. She's giving out classes for $1.
$1, really?
$1. Hey, imagine you have 100 people. That's $100.
That's $100. Yeah. Get your shit together.
Yeah, exactly. Get your shit together.
Stop being insecure.
All right, and and go follow me. I mean, I'm just a cute little teddy bear.
And go follow Steve Assange.
At Danny Keens, and go follow the guy. Your friend.
We'll link him. Don't worry.
We'll find a way to get him out there.
We will link him.
Is he single?
I believe so. Yeah.
So if you like bands and he's a great guy,
cool.
He's very
really cool.
Delmi's like his friend, and he's actually vouching for him, right?
Yeah, I am.
Yeah. So if you're a girl who likes that stuff and ready to rock and roll, get him up.
Okay, Daddy.
Yeah, he might
get the book.
Yeah, use the Ugly Bear ENT coupon, and you might get a discount. Oh, and by the way, we have some great news for women later next week.
We do.
Yeah. We'll talk about it.
Okay, we'll talk about it. All right.
All right, you guys. Talk to you guys later. Bye-bye.
Bye.